That's the peppers. I coughed so much I farted. I'm getting old. I'm a bit windy today. No, sorry.
Hi guys! Oh, I forgot I have this on. This says building my skills. It's a Lego badge. I feel like I should put on the full fit for this video. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're gonna be looking through some Elphaba content because it's been a long time and I'm greedy for money. Obviously I'm joking. No, I am genuinely joking. I've seen some updates about her. Thought it'd be fun for us to have a look through together because, you know, that's what this channel's built off. Looking at Elphaba. God, that's really pathetic and sad. But I don't care. Haters gonna hate, am I right? Last time we had a look at Elphaba and all the other times we've looked at her, she's kind of progressively got worse and worse over time. And then she kind of like plateaued a little bit. We didn't really hear much from her. And now she's just said and done some things where I'm like, so sometimes I do get comments surprisingly asking me, hey Kate, who's this Elphaba person? So I'll quickly go into it for those of you who don't know. Elphaba is a TikTok live streamer who has been around for a few years now. She's kind of grown gradually into infamousy, or I'm not going to say fame, as much as she would like to think. And she's pretty much a big stain on TikTok who has done many, many things that need to be monitored, ranging from having multiple breakdowns on TikTok Live, which is not something I genuinely think is funny at all. Many of the reasons I talk about her is because I believe that TikTok should be taking further action to help protect our children on the app. But she also is known for doing a lot of disgusting things, such as leaving stained boxes when she moved house for her old landlord to deal with, to claiming she's been diagnosed with a plethora of different diagnoses, such as autism, where she went on Autism's Got Talent at the very beginning of her career and won despite never having been diagnosed with autism and lying about autism. And you may not also forget the time she spread scabies around for everyone to catch, and she had no shame about it. So she's a little bit of a mess. A little bit of a mess. And I have a few people who really don't like the fact that I've covered her quite a few times and have a few heartfelt words to say to that. Eat my ass. It's my channel. Off you go. I feel like in order to have the true, authentic experience, we whip out these bad boys.
People call me a drag queen, right? And I feel honoured about that. However, drag is an art. You can put on a wig and you can take it off at the end. This is my identity. You can't take this off. This is all my real hair. Okay? And the next plan for me is I want to get a fucking boob job at some point.
You know what? That is incredibly real. That's incredibly real. We all want a boob job. I sometimes have to fight the inner demons to say no. No, Katie. You don't need big boobs to be feminine. Strut your shit. You know, that's what I tell myself anyway. The problem is with this is I actually, for once in this video, for the first half, I kind of agree with her. It's not fair to call a trans person a drag queen because you're basing what you see off your own ideals of kind of what a trans person is or what a trans person looks like. You can't just say that someone's a drag queen because you don't believe them to be trans. But I, however, would say I do understand why a lot of people are saying this because Elphaba for a very long time has been talking about transitioning, and she even took money to transition, and she just still hasn't. And so I can see why a lot of people call her a con. I don't think it's fair to collect money under false pretenses. That is what she has done.
Too busy buying handbags. Well, it's actually part of my transition if I'm actually buying handbags and clothes and female clothes and makeup. It's called a social transition. Yes, it is. It's not like I'm buying drugs. It's not like I'm buying alcohol. Well, actually, no, I do buy alcohol.
If you say, oh, I'm collecting money for this, and then you don't get it done, because where's that money gone? So I'm kind of on the fence about this. I understand what she's saying, but I also understand what other people are saying.
I want boobs. Do you know what I mean? You know, but I really want to not stress this enough. To anyone that is trans watching me, you are beautiful and stunning in every single way. And don't feel pressured to transition faster than, you know, don't feel under peer pressure. Transition at your own pace, because transitioning is a
Yeah, again, I agree. Transition at your own pace, but the problem is, Elphaba, a lot of people are saying to you that you're a con and like, when are you going to transition? Because you took money. That's when it starts to become other people's interest. I feel like if no one's ever given you money, genuinely, people should shut the hell up about what you do and the pace that you're going at. But it's kind of like collecting money, saying, guys, my baby has like cancer and I'm collecting money to give it treatment, and then you collect the money for it and then you never give it treatment. I don't know if that's like an offensive comparison, but you know what I'm trying to say? Like, no. And you can't just be like, yeah, but I am going to get it treatment, just not with this money. No, you have to use that money for what you said. It's illegal, I fear.
a lifetime thing. It's not, oh, I'm going to transition in like a year or so, or 2 years, or no. It's a lifetime personal pace. I'm not a con artist, babe. Growing my hair out for 4 years, you honestly would think if I was a con artist, I'd be wearing a wig. If I was a con artist, I wouldn't grow my hair out this long, would I?
I mean, people shouldn't be calling her a con artist because she doesn't fit, you know, your idea of what a trans person should look like. But I would say it's a little bit con artisty to be like, guys, I want to transition, give me all your money, and then not using the money to transition. So, don't really like that one.
If I was a con artist, do you think I would have given up the trans thing by now? Just because I can try and steal your fucking husband doesn't mean you have to come at me, you know what I mean? Say con if you give me permission to kiss your husband.
Full permission to try and kiss my boyfriend. Yeah. Elphaba, you have the pass. You should proposition him if you can. Please let me know what he says. It's like a loyalty test. Elphaba starts doing loyalty tests to your partner. I fear there will be 100% pass rate.
Thank you. Thanks for giving me your permission, everyone.
What am I watching?
Make sure to.
I don't. Yeah. I don't need to see her do that. Imagine if I just sat here on YouTube and I went, you'd start to get scared. I would let you unsubscribe. I would, genuinely.
So just always know, darling. That name right there, you see? That's my name.
I don't know about you guys, but it's getting hot in here. Am I right? Yeah, no. Elphaba, the only people that should be admiring you from afar is the government for tax reasons.
I'm an egg. Put D in the front of that. Because I touched your husband's last night, sweetheart. Put a girl's bathroom sign if you agree that I should be in the girl's bathroom.
Why does she do this? She gives random, weird scenarios and asks you to leave emojis to show support. It's like the time she said, guy, and I'm not taking the mick, it's a serious subject, but it was just ridiculous. She was like, guys, please leave an emoji if you believe that I was SA'd.
I'm going to ask you this now, and this is a serious question. And this is really serious, because I need to ask, how many of you believe I got sexually assaulted recently? Good face for yes, I believe you. Other thing for no, so I want to see.
What? Huh? I don't care if you go in girls' bathrooms. I don't feel unsafe at all, and I think there are bigger problems than trans women being in girls' bathrooms. You know, think about what you're scared of is being safe. Probably a lot of women think, you know, well, what if I'm R-worded? But I fear there are many men out there, and there are many biological men out there that if they want to do that, they will just go in the girls' bathroom, and which is a bigger problem than worrying about the occasional trans woman that you may have in your bathroom. It's just ridiculous. I don't want to debate that again. It's ridiculous. You go in girl bathrooms, girl. I don't care. And hopefully neither do most people. Who's walking into the bathroom like...
Sorry, I'm here to do a gender check. What's between your legs, love?
Are there any men here watching? Straight men, muscled men? I want to ask you a genuine question. I don't care.
What is a muscled man?
Right. Would you protect me? You could do it virtually, you could do it in real life, but would you protect me if someone got hurt? Because that makes you a real man, that's a proper man.
I don't know what the fuck she's on about. I'm going to move on. I just don't care enough.
It's very easy to throw the blame around on someone. Very easy to throw blame at me because I have the platform. And it's just like, I'm so oblivious to all this. And it's scary. It's very scary to have this much hate, and I'm just so confused.
I mean, I get what she's trying to say. She's saying it's easier for you to hate someone who has a platform in the sense that it's easier to draw attention to someone who has a platform. Because as soon as someone is an influencer, which she's not, it is easier to draw attention to the bad things that you've done if you're a content creator, because people care about content creators, because no one's looking to like cancel people that are just regular, ordinary people going about their lives. When you choose to make your personality and your being your career, you are more likely, like she is right, to come under scrutiny. The difference is, Elphaba, you genuinely have done things that are bad. Your career has been built off that. And I mean, I could list a few things if you want us to list it. We did it at the start. Lying about diagnoses, including Tourette's and autism, threatening to do bad stuff to yourself on a live where like people are going to see it and just be probably triggered by that. It's just not great. Blamed everyone else but yourself for some of the bad stuff you've done. Genuinely, the list could just go on and on and on. And all you have to do is go and watch a deep dive, which I will be doing soon, on her to see she's done weird things. You know what? She's not the biggest like sinner. She's not the biggest like evilest person on the planet. It's, you know, she's not like an evil being. She's just fucking stupid and needs to have her online internet access revoked.
Why, to be honest? What have you seen? Can I ask you a genuine question? What have you seen online? If that's all right to ask. What have you seen? Until...
Is she alright? Is she joking? Girl, just go and watch a YouTube video on you. I've got some. You go look at them. Go look at iNabber's video on. He's got an hour after hour long video about you. I know you know, because you've watched them.
That's why I love my mum. My mum's a real one. She's always a realist one. She doesn't like the drama on TikTok. She doesn't like any of it. She's so real. And also, like, when people... I just want to say, like, in response to, like, people saying, oh, well, you have your mummy cleaning up after you, this, that, the other. At least I got a fucking mummy, boo. At least I've got a family. People being...
I love the fact that in response to people critiquing her for treating her mum poorly, which she does, I can give you quite a few clips now of your mum being treated poorly by you, which I'll add in.
When all I said, no more big songs, that's all I said.
And it caused a fucking...
Well, that's that land, isn't it?
I'm fucking exhausted from people leaking my address. I'm fucking exhausted. I'm fucking...
Stop.
Can you tell me to just... Can you stop right now? Because I'm getting overwhelmed. I'm getting overwhelmed. Just stop telling me to stop. I'm getting overwhelmed.
I'd appreciate keep your voice down then.
Thank you.
Keep it down.
You are then, in response to people critiquing you for that, saying, well, at least my mum ain't dead. At least she's not 6 foot underground. That's lovely. Lovely response, Elphaba. That's so just heartwarming, and it fills me with a warm feeling of love and care.
Do you know what I mean? I don't give a fuck what people are saying, girl. Do you know what I mean? I'm grateful to have my mum, so I don't give a fuck.
I don't think it's jealousy. It's more like, from a perspective of someone without a mum, they're probably like, God, I wish I had my mum around. If I had my mum around, I would never treat her like this. That's what a normal person would think, Elphaba. But then again, yeah, I suppose, why would you think that?
Do you know how to get to Big Ben?
Sir, it's just...
me?
Yes, I'm actually from Manchester.
Oh, no.
But if you go over there...
Yeah? Oh, like, and you just walk through the park?
just go that way,
Yeah.
and then...
Or is it easier to walk this way?
cross Trafalgar Square,
Yeah.
and then go down,
Yep.
and then
And then you can get round. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Again, I don't. Why did you do that? I feel uncomfortable.
Can I ask you a question? Yeah, if you get a cameo. Girl, I'm not free anymore. You know what I mean?
I mean, I respect the grind for the money, I genuinely do, but when have you ever been free? Weren't you charging like £50 for a subscription and you were charging £5 for a photo on nights out? And again, I'm not necessarily hating you, do you, but you've never been free, have you? And also, who in their right mind would firstly buy a cameo from you and secondly buy a cameo to ask a question? That's not even what cameo is for.
Is that the police or is that the ambulance? Sorry. Oh, it was the ambulance.
Okay, well, first of all, if that was the ambulance, what a waste of this country's already struggling resources. You're sat on a live stream, and what planet could you possibly need an ambulance? And second of all, it probably just wasn't an ambulance, was it? Because what ambulance knocks on the door faster than a delivery driver? That shit was Uber Eats, bro. I started off this video with so much energy, and now I'm just a steaming pile of shit.
No, I didn't even call for the ambulance. It was the police that called the ambulance for me because I was telling how shit I felt in my mental health with the trolls. Because of how I felt, so they've come over and stuff. So
yeah, again, I'm pretty sure welfare checks aren't that fast. And like, again, no offense, like people call me a bully for this, but like, I literally could not give a shit because you're actually genuinely doing it to yourself at this point. Your entire career is just online. Like, if I was getting that much hate, I'd just stop. I'm not even going to go into that because I've said it a million times, but so boring, bro.
All these fancy restaurants, right, they're all so pretentious. Like, it's like, this pasta is so hard. I'm not going to complain about it, that's something I don't do. But I like to do this again. Like, with this. I'm not going to ask for a refund, no. They've taken time to cook this. I'm not doing that. The only thing I can taste is the pasta. No, I'm not going to complain. I'm not like that because like they've worked so hard to cook this. Hi, excuse me. Can I see the bill, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. Hi, excuse me. Sorry, I don't want to be horrible. I don't want to be rude. I'm just very fussy with my eating. I'm not a massive fan of this food. I haven't had too much of it. I don't want to. I know you've worked so hard. I'm so sorry. Is there a way to get a refund for this? Possibly. I'll pay for the drinks though. The drinks are lovely. Is there a way to get a refund for this? I haven't had too much of it. I personally can't even taste anything.
Like what exactly you didn't like it? So
The pasta.
Pasta? Like
Yeah.
what's wrong with the pasta?
It's too hard for me personally, and also I can't really taste the beef inside it.
It's being honest, it's one of the best sellers.
I
Like
know,
this
I
morning
know.
was more
She thinks she's Gordon Ramsay. Personally for me, I just, like, exactly, personally for you, they don't cater for personally you. They cater for, you know, the majority of people, plus it's one of their best sellers, plus you ate a lot of it. Oh, I didn't eat too much of it. Well, you ate enough, didn't you? So shut the fuck up.
being a female is much more than just body parts. Being a woman is having a way of thinking like a female. It's more deeper than that. You think differently. You are a woman, you know what I mean? It's internal. It's an internal thing. It's not something you can explain. You can't explain it. It's an internal thing. It's warm, it's soft, it's not violent, it's calmness, it's nurturing, it's empathic. Being a woman is quite empathic. I know all the women I've met are empaths.
Every single one of you. How many women are watching right now that you're empaths? You help. If a man's crying, I know for a fact every single woman right here would absolutely step in. I know that. I know that for a fact because we're all empaths, women. Women are empaths, right? It's not just about genitalia. Genitalia is a big part of it. I agree. Having a vagina makes your woman right. Of course. However, it's the female brain. It's much more than just genitalia. Because you're literally saying to women, oh, what makes you women is your bits. No, that's... So you're...
You know what? She actually, unironically, did make some relatively, okay points. A lot of people were saying, she doesn't know what she's talking about. But I would genuinely say some of that is true. A woman's worth, a woman's femininity is not all based on your... Okay? However, what I would say is I don't agree with saying that a woman is soft and a woman is nurturing and a woman is gentle and all that crap, because I, for one, am not a very soft person at all. I've always been quite self-conscious of my personality. I think I've actually quite a masculine personality. So I would hate my femininity to be based off of the fact that I'm like really soft-spoken and just feminine, because I'm not. And that's not what makes a woman. You can't pigeonhole loads of characteristics and say, yeah, that's what makes a woman. But what the fuck do I know, honestly?
Do you want me to bring out merch? Do you actually really want it? I'll work on it, I promise. What do you want though? Tell me, sound up below. What do you want to have? With my face on it.
What do you want to have? Good question. I don't know what that means. Please don't release merch. We just don't need that. There's already enough crappy merch being released into the world, and you releasing merch would just not be something that we need or would buy. The only people buying it would be maybe your mum and like some of your mods that will defend you until the end of time. So I'll just save you some time and say, yeah, just don't do it. It's not worth it.
Every person I've met who is my friend still has always said I am not what people see online. I'm a very misunderstood individual. And the reason why I'm so misunderstood is because there are transphobic people out there who want to set me up for the...
How do I just reply to this without stating the obvious? Yeah, I mean, maybe you are different in real life, but let's just not forget that it's the online you that people are critiquing. I don't know what you're like in real life, but what I do critique you for and what I do watch you on my channel for is how you are online, because it's rank and makes me want to dry heave myself into oblivion. So there is that. But also, if you want to know why people don't like you, just search Elphaba YouTube video and you'll be fine. You'll start to understand our perspective.
The fail. And then they can use my name and try and tear me down, so then they can feel better about themselves from the hurt that they've got inside themselves. And it's a deep hurt.
Yeah, that must be it. That must be it. But on a serious note, a lot of people like to say that about commentary YouTubers. I get it a lot. You're a bully. Focus on your own life. You've got nothing better to do. Well, the last one is true. I don't have anything better to do. But in general, even if it was coincidentally true and someone is hurting inside, just because they're critiquing you, it doesn't mean it is directly because they're hurting inside. People are free to critique who they want. I critique people online sometimes because I look at them and I just want to slam my head against a brick wall. But yeah, it's such an easy cop-out for people to just get rid of criticism, is by saying, you must be hurting, you're a bully, you're just reflecting or deflecting, whatever the word is. Yeah, that's it. Okay, well, that's enough of an update, guys. Just wanted to react to anything new that's happened, which was fun, wasn't it? It wasn't. I'll see you again soon, guys, and thank you for watching.